What's up guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another beautiful day here in South Florida. Miami, the weather, well, it's perfect I could say, although it's a bit too warm, but maybe comparable to Germany, as I talked to my relatives there and they said, well, the temperature is nearly the same, but luckily for them it's not that humid. Here it's very humid, and therefore I thought I'll do my intro here inside the car. This car is my daily driver. As most of you might know, I am the happy owner of a 2000 Dodge Viper GTS, which I presented to you in one video or the other video. And I was also asked if I have a daily driver. Of course I have, because I would not like to drive the Viper all day, especially because the model doesn't have ABS or well, anti-lock brakes or a traction control system, which makes it, well, let's say pretty entertaining when the streets are wet from rain. So of course I have a daily driver, and this here is my daily driver. So let's step outside and I'll show you the car. So guys, this is it, my daily driver for the last, well, what is it, maybe 10 months or so. It's a 2017 Audi Q7, which in my opinion is a beautiful car if it's standard. It's a perfect car to drive all day. You have a lot of space. That's the 3-liter TFSI engine with 333 horsepower, which is really nice, impressive. A lot of torque, enough torque to, yeah, not only cruise, but also if you step on the gas, something is happening, let's say. But I think you might have already noticed this car is not standard. This car has been modified by the company actually named ABT or ABT. ABT, actually, just some little detail for you. ABT, the company is called ABT because it's the last name of the owner's family. The company was founded in 1896 in Germany, and since then was building up an impressive reputation when it comes to aerodynamics, wheels, suspension, exhaust systems, power upgrades, not to forget, for cars from Audi, VW, and in Europe as well, Seat and Skoda. This car here has been modified, as you see, not only because of the sticker I already showed you. The whole car itself is different. This here is called the Q7 Widebody package from ABT, and it's totally different and has a lot of parts that are involved to convert it to the wide body version from ABT. For example, the front here is new. The grille is original, okay. This is new, of course, but the whole part here downwards, going all the way here, there's another ABT logo, and going up again is brand new. So the openings here are a lot wider. For example, it looks more aggressive, more dynamic, and the whole front end looks lower as well. Then let's go on to the sides. We have the wheels here. That's well, quite impressive. 22-inch wheels with Continental Sport Contact 6 tires on it. Tire size 295/35 ZR22. So quite impressive, even for an SUV like this. We have side skirts as well, so this part here is completely different. New added from ABT onto the original mounting points of the side skirts that are usually on the door. As it is a wide body version, I mentioned that these fender flares were also added. So normally the car itself in general would be a lot, yeah, well, not that impressive, I would say. If you look here, you see that all of this stuff here was added to the car. Let's go on to the back. the whole rear skirt set. The whole rear skirt set you see here. From here downwards, the rear bumper is new, also from ABT. We have a new muffler system that comes with the package, with the slim body. The slim body package doesn't have the fender extensions, the fender flares, but the muffler system is always included. You have these beautiful tailpipes, exhaust bezels, however you want to call it. You see also nicely branded, made out of aluminum. We have a nice rear diffuser as well. Let's go up here, because that's not all for the back of the car. We have this beautiful spoiler that is mounted onto the original S-Line spoiler. Unfortunately, this spoiler, the S-Line spoiler, the original one, is not available in North America yet. So if you want to go for the ABT rear wing, which is really nice in my opinion, you have to also order the original S-Line spoiler, but the guys from ABT can surely help you with that. Of course, you also might have noticed this, that this Q7 is way lower to the ground than it would normally be. The reason for that is that this car also has a level control system. From the factory, this car comes standard with an air ride suspension, and the guys from ABT, they have a level control system. You just simply plug it into the original system, parallel to the original level control, the ECU, let's say, for the suspension. And in dynamic mode, for example, the car is a lot lower than it would originally be. Still, you are able to use the original buttons, the original system settings. So, well, actually, let me put down the camera and show you the different ride heights. I think it's pretty entertaining to see. So. Definitely see the difference now, because if I take the camera, look at the gaps here, or especially in the back. That's all-road mode, and let me now switch it back to standard mode. Give me a second. Now I'm going back to dynamic, so it takes a few seconds, but you see the car lowers. First at the rear, then at the front, then again at the rear, then again at the front. And it's not only looking a lot better, a lot more dynamic, I think. Well, it also feels a lot better when it comes to driving. When it comes to cornering and you have this huge SUV, it still feels somehow nimble. Of course, on a racetrack, Q7 SUV is still a pretty heavy car, but compared to the original configuration, I think this one is a lot cooler and dynamic and a lot faster as well when it comes to cornering. Talking about the interior, my Q7 is standard, although I have to say, why not having it standard? Because there's a lot of luxury involved. What I really like on the Q7, especially this freely programmable display here instead of the standard stuff. See? That's really nice. I use it all the time, I have to say, although I would be able to not only use the navigation here, but also here. Okay, maybe two screens might be too many, but I mostly use these ones anyway. And as I said, you can freely adjust it, program it as you want to have it. So, you see, pretty nice. So this car has really some nice equipment, automatic air condition, of course, 4 zones if you would like to have it. What I really appreciate here in this hot weather climate in Miami is ventilated seats, not only heated. Well, I don't need them, even not in wintertime, but of course ventilated seats for the passenger and the driver would, well, I think it's a good invention, and I'm really happy to have it. Oh, by the way, here I can adjust the drive modes for the suspension I talked to you about. So if I switch it, push the button, you see it's saying dynamic, individual, auto, comfort or all-road. You even have lift off-road, which is really high. I haven't shown it to you, but it looks really a bit weird. So also I have to say I really love this roof that comes from the factory. Actually, you can order it, of course, from the factory as an option. This is so huge and I really like it a lot. Of course, you can always close it if it's getting too hot, but let's say 99.9% of the time I drive the car, I leave it open because I really like it to look out and yeah, look for birds. Please do me a favor and let me know your thoughts on the Q7 as it is here. So not standard, but well, nicely updated. What's your thoughts? Do you like that? What do you think should be done better? Whatever your thoughts is, please let me know, and I'm more than happy to read them and yeah, to get an idea of what you think. As I said, I just wanted to give you just a brief overview on what my daily car is, because several of you asked for it. Here it is, 2017 Audi Q7, with some more background info, of course, on the company that modified the car, ABT or ABT, whatever you want to call them. In case you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe my channel as well, activate the bell notification at my YouTube site as well, and see you again in a few days, guys. Take care, bye bye.